To complete the movement of the ball to the north side, and iffy little kick there, Silvani.
Carlton, long ball from Chera. Curnow and Silvani! Oh, big climb! Finish it with a goal. Yes, he does.
So Silvani could go in and take that contested mark.
Hewitt. Beautiful ball to Silvani.
They just need to take a breath there, the Blues.
What is his debut? Game not done with yet. Rewalt slammed into the turf by Silvani. Down the middle. Finds McGovern. Exploring to Silvani. Silvani corralled here by Stanley.
Come on.
Neat play. Good play, Charlie.
3 seconds just to hold the ball. And there's Curnow loses his defender and hits back up at him.
One of Akers now ignores the lead of Mackay and goes wide to Silvani. Beautiful ball from Akers. Mackay's there, couldn't win it. Out the back door, Silvani can handball inside. Oh, he's kicks the goal.
Hits the ground. Silvani with the crump.
Blitzards with an aggressive tackle. Gee, Curnow got taken hot.
Still they come, the Blues. Motlop. Back to Silvani. And that's paid. Ed Curnow.
Bit of keepings off. Now the launch. Oh, well done, Silvani. Identified the drop of the ball. Just a beat ahead of Haynes.
And a really good lesson there for Jack Buckley, who you called, did some good body work early.
Oh, how's that for a tight margin? But it's through for the Blues second.
Which finds Silvani just in no man's land.
After 37 and 8 clearances in week 1, Tom Green. Oh, Silvani doesn't pay off. McGovern through the middle fielding offer. Silvani again continues that vein of form. Playing it wide.
It was elite, but this here was the play. The kick from McGovern was brave, but it missed.
Down the line where Cripps and Silvani are there representing the Blues. Coming, copped it immediately. It's Toby Green. Silvani set up, but eyes only for the footy, and delivery was spot on for Mackay that time. Through the middle they sweep. Silvani got it from Doherty. You can see the angle is working for Curnow. Silvani and Buckley that time. Whitfield clamped. Very effective tackle from Silvani.
Can he argue having a shot? No.
Curnow leads into the pocket. And Taylor. Oh, he took it somehow.
Cleanly on the half volley. Scott wrestled and rolled.
Nothing he's done's mucking around today. He thumps it long, not quite enough. Silvani edged out his opponent and it went unnoticed. So North have Hugh Greenwood sitting on the bench. When, Joe, do you think? Silvani. Cripps. Davies. Territory again. At the back, Silvani. He's sick of playing second fiddle. Maybe third.
Drove it low. In the end, Shields. He taken high.
Dangerous hands. Dawson could pull the trigger for a monster. If this goes through, bring the house down Silvani like his father so many times.
Did like his father, wasn't it, except for the long sleeve. But Dawson streaming through the middle.
8 months to the day. Here's a chance for the Blues to gather and
Pressure. Motlop tackles Big O'Brien. Duday now dragged down by Silvani. Sloan. Cripps confronted him. Silvani. Just Rankin over the shoulder. Laird, be careful. Silvani. Gone. Evidence here.
fingertips. Easy enough to hinge on that left of his. Beautiful stuff from Silvani. Back into the contest.
Long deep ball, Curnow caught behind. It was really well done by Battle. Silvani now, right foot snap, got it. Carlton get there first.
Snap that around. They just created something there from nothing really there, Carlton. The tackle as well was just fantastic. Pressure.
45 kick inside. Well done, Silvani. Down the line for Mackay. Another lap. Good kick down the line from Curnow. Finds Silvani. Big collision at Growler through the tackle. Akers just beats the Hill tackle. Outside of the boot was clever, and that'll be 50.
A little bit of angle about it. Distance not a problem, needs to nail it, and he has. Magnificent strike of the footy from Silvani.
That's been the matchup all day. We thought that Wilkie might have gone to one of the other tools, Curnow or Mackay, but
Organised. How organised are they? Silvani
was the one that started on Cripps, but
too easy from the stoppage for the Blues. Cripps and Walsh getting involved. Silvani will now go back through the middle for Saad. Chera can get it and go. Silvani's the lone target inside 50. Just missed him, but time to recover. Jack Silvani the snap, and he bounces it home.
A really solid finish.
Jack Silvani, 6 goals now for the season. An impact. Here go the Blues again. Akers feeding an inboard to Silvani. Pitternet and line operation from Bazzo. Subbed into the action. Feeds it inboard with the handball. Honey in the pocket. Disciplined stuff. Didn't blaze. Silvani caps it off with his second.
Yeah, that's really clever. He was lining up for the boomerang.
Tricelli. Gaff. Kelly. Newman with the run and carry. Silvani. Margin at 90. The Blues moving it forward. They get the overlap run. Gets past Jinby. Silvani on the boot. He snaps another to push it past triple figures.
it's great work from Walsh, isn't it?
It is.
Just wearing Ruben Jinby. He started his career very well for West Coast, but just a lesson there.
Silvani, did it get to the back? It'll work if it does. Beautiful handball. Doherty!
Wilmot, high footy. Good mark taken by Silvani. Kicks it long, gives it a good hoof. Motlop getting at the back here. Over the back, mark taken, Curnow. Have a look at him guarding green grass there. Territory is what they're all about. Silvani in front. Still got good penetration out the back door. Silvani seems to be everywhere.
Carlton is about getting the ball in fast. They look so dangerous when that ball's...
Over the top of Starcevic. There is Sharp.
That's going to be deliberate.
Hewitt, speaking of 29s. Silvani.
Silvani on the run. Curnow.
That's great.
Hangs on.
Lions got to get their hands back on it.
Oh, Lyons is in there.
Paddles it out to Starcevic. Wrapped up in the Silvani tackle.
Centre bounce there, replacing Trelaw.
Out of the centre, the Blues and Silvani well positioned. Just come down to the middle with Silvani as the backup ruckman. Got the handball to... And Silvani able to grab it. Fair to say it's tough to get a clean possession. Kennedy did though. Silvani! But Jones, his timing was perfect. Now Richards, take it or not, it was somewhere in between. Silvani, can he get it to the captain? No, to young Hollands instead. Young footballer, and he's grown clearly now into Charlie Curnow. And he spears it down the line to Silvani, a much more promising build-up. Doherty charging back to goal.
Pitnet running forward.
McGovern, Doherty and Silvani get Carlton to half-back. And then Doherty again.
Other at all.
Lob, Norton, English, all present.
In the Mackay direction. More at the back. Silvani latches onto him.
Side bottom to himself. That would have been something. Markov wrapped up in the Silvani tackle. Here is Nick Dacos. Bobby high, but trouble his ball hadn't left the city yet. Kai free. Advantage paid. Cripps gets a deep ball here to Silvani. Cripps works it down the side bottom direction. Cripps tracing there. Game 1-6-9.
Yours.
He does that to Silvani, also back into the side for the Blues this week. Silvani had to take good metres here, using that man on the mark rule.
Great option.
It was to Akers.
Silvani.
Late 90s, Essendon Carlton, doesn't it? Phillips just monsters Silvani out of the way, who comes back with the tackle. Akers over the top, Silvani. Inside 50, Tuani doesn't complete the mark. has a couple in support. Curnow is one. Charlie bends it through.
Due to the angle in which the ball's come through, does a good job to recover and in the second and the fourth when Carlton have really dominated. It just hasn't translated to scoreboard pressure.
Fighting hard, Jack Silvani. Confronted by Stringer, affected the kick again. It'll work this time for Walsh. Through to Silvani. Mackay tracking back towards goal. Oh, he's a little bit deeper than that. Advantage
over the field and working much harder than Hawthorn. That offside run by Wiedering on that.
Game on their terms at the moment. Spear pass delightful to Ed Kickers. Hardwick, Day, crunched by Martin. Silvani again, danced inside, gave to Martin. And Curver, Doherty, Silvani on the scoop, delightful. Back by popular demand. Here's the son of Sauce back into the lineup this week, and the Blues fans love it when he's back.
With who he was up against.
Heads out wide to Silvani, just good to have him back. Goal square. Brewster's got a couple to beat. Silvani got enough palm on it to get it through.
Very consistent as well.
And keeps them alive in this, Silvani. Oh, dangerous handball to Mitchell on the way through. Gee, put the kid under immense pressure.
Tonight's been pretty good. There's that handball there. That's just got to hit at elite AFL standard.
Back in the middle. Silvani's addition. Now it takes off. A bullet pass, top of the square. Silvani. Gee, it's great to have him back. And Jack is more than just back.
Everyone's had their fair share of good moments throughout this game. Enough ball to say they deserve their spot for the following week. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the third quarter, obviously.
Thought Harry Mackay was going to be a better player than Charlie Curnow. Took him and down the spine that travel. Chip kick is good. Silvani thought about giving it back to Newman. Heads out wide. Martin.
Then just about legged Akers. Silvani have an important role to play today. Kera not rewarded with a free kick, but rewarded with possession. It's with Silvani. Curnow on the burst, wanted it short. They go longer instead to Mackay.
Wanted him pre-game about how good his year's been.
Silvani working hard. And kick a little wide, but Mackay kept it in play. The Blues can run. Silvani's delivery, Martin through his fingers. O'Meara delayed the handball. Showed too much of it though to Silvani, who went back to try and find it. Switkowski had one arm held, didn't make contact with the foot. Goes away into the pocket, almost fell for Curnow. Good spoil by Brendan Cox. Walker and Silvani.
Hasn't had a great day.
Chera driving it in over the head of Martin. Clark was going to mark, but Ryan put his hand up. Over the back, Silvani just holding his opponents at bay. And Owies follows up and helps himself.
Stat highlighted right now. They're getting after the football.
Yep. A lot of it's just been played in Carlton's forward half. For 39 for Freo.
For De Koning or Silvani, the spillage. It's knocked away, but not knocked through. And the sauce was on the spot.
He's going to be a handful, and now the third of the tall group down there, Silvani hits the scoreboard. So, super start for the Blues.
You see what Xavier Dearson was trying to do, just didn't get enough.
Newman to the square. Silvani looks like he'll take another and kick another. 2 goes early to Jack, and the Blues are flying.
So, forward line play, Jace, you know more about than anyone. The 3 forwards there having that separation is so.
And he works the angles for Silvani so he can lead up and take the mark. Jonas just a little out of sync still. Here's Martin cutting in front. Hewitt got it to Dow. Curling kick, Silvani. Turn defender from us.
Because the bloke is prepared to compete.
They had scored again. This man is having some sort of half motlop and is prepared to share a bit of the love. Curnow trying to push back hard. We saw this in the first quarter. He loves that end. Silvani's got 3 and he wants to share that joy. Around in a rotation, I think.
Yeah, so he's got smarts, he's got footy smarts, he's got...
Do something similar. 41 points is the margin. Finlayson in the ruck. Dow gets his chance in the middle. Cripps Handball didn't go far. Silvani with confidence. What's important now is what Jack Silvani does with the footy. He has had a day out. One to remember for the Silvani family.
He has a career best 4 goals on the board. And what happens when Harry Mackay goes off the ground with a knee injury? One of two things can happen. It can suck the life out of your group, or someone puts his hand up and says, I'll take over here.
Curnow, you can see the idea. Favoured putt. It's really
The best way to take the sting out of any potential challenge from Port Adelaide. At ground level, when there's a ball to be won, they just swarm in numbers and make sure that they win it. He's just managing it.
He's in blue. And Bird
in the team today. Not part of a winning.
Silvani works his way in front, takes it out. He's going to stroll into an open goal. Jack, brilliant.